That's the team we're gonna cheer.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now the runner-up in last year's Heisman race, Ashton Jenkins. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Nice run. We've got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got the tight end there. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Run right up the gut with Gentry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
He'll try to pick it up with Deji, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And there's business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup. And it's good for the first down as well.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
The kick is good. Makes the score Raiders 7, Bengals nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. They go play action for Burrow. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Andre Yosiva was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. 1st run of the game here for Chase Brown. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
11 mighty. Gun. Dot. 11. They can. Dot.
Burrow working in the pistol.
Cincinnati.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. His ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. Into space. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Ashton Genty. Down Raiders. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he just does take that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard.
1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
On the dump. Here we go. Set. Rock over. 18. Rock. 18. Rock. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Ready? Set up.
He'll look to throw. That one caught by Tucker. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On the ground, it's Denty. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
Viking 18. 79. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
It's now 3rd down.
And it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Dante Booten. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Gay to add the PAT.
Gay on for the point after.
It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead.
Bengals 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Brown. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And now it's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball, and those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Gesicki, he's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Evan McPherson for the extra
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
And the
Cincinnati.
TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther, Cup 19, Cup 19, Nike 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Pioneer. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
That is hot! And he will score! Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by game is good. And the Raiders have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And He is stopped at the 25. The drive will... in there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards.
Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
McPherson for the extra point.
McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through.
The kick is good.
And the Bengals are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Bengals 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
For the offense, after the INT, can tie the game or even take the lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Second down, Burrow. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Done. Stop. Hey, can. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Stop.
That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will score again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Raiders 35, Bengals 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11 mighty.
They go play action for Burrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Second down and 8. They'll run here with Brown. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team. Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First down throw for Burrow. Rolling to the left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The relationship relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Gun. Cut. Let it. 11. Cut.
Burrow working in the pistol. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will even the score here in the third.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out for the 35. On 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
It's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Raider first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. 19-18. Warriors 17. 19 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. Down the right sideline. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1.
52 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard
So the big play
line.
gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been in front.
49. Bengals 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third down, 3 to go.
11 Thomas. 11.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Street. Check off.
He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a handoff to Jensen. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 5.
60 Bison. 70 Lions.
Fresno.
Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man, Max Fulton. And he is very close to the first down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. So out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
For Brown. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Gun.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Moving to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. Both 3
pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Again, working deep downfield. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Here's Brown. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up. 11 MT.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's good.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The kick is good.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts, close to 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Going to be taken down, and that will take us 2-minute warning. And quickly, clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Second down, they need 7.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Slow. Here we go. 11.
Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup. Here comes 2nd down.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Bengals 1st down.
11 Thomas. Here we go.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll stick to the ground. He's fighting to get this to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders' 19-yard line.
11.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And caught. Gesicki on the right. And And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
It's a gain of 11.
Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down.
Here we go. 11, 90. Right 80. 20 touch. Stop.
Here we go. One final play. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Picked up by Isaiah Pulamath.